Outrageous markups on the Jeep Gladiator, the Jeep Wrangler, and 13 other new vehicles. The manufacturers are sticking it to new car buyers. Beware. Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Rob Motive JT. And that's right, dealers are charging outrageous markups on the Jeep Gladiator, the Wrangler, and other Jeep products, as well as other popular vehicles. Real quick, before we get to the list, there are 15 of them. Make sure that you smash that subscribe button and click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. So let's get right into it. You know, right now, during this time that we're in, it seems outrageous that dealerships would be charging more money for new cars. But since there's a shortage, it seems they are, and they're able to. So right at the top on this list is the Jeep Wrangler two-door. Dealerships or manufacturers are charging 26.7% more. And this is the period February 1st through March 25th. So just yesterday, basically. But 26.7% more. That equates to $8,925 more you're paying than you could have gotten that same Jeep Wrangler before February. Next up, number 2, the hugely popular Ford Maverick. This is the hybrid trim. Now, they're charging 25% more, or $5,601. Now, I guess they can because Ford has closed the books on 2022. You can't order a new Ford Maverick until towards the end of this year as a 2023 model. The only way you can get one is if the dealer happens to have something coming in on allocation, or maybe there's some left over on the lots. Number 3, the Porsche Macan. Now, or Macan, however you want to pronounce it. 23.3% more. Now, that's a lot because the Porsche's an expensive vehicle anyway. That equates to $13,254. About half the price of a new Ford Maverick. Next up, we have another Jeep. The Jeep Wrangler Unlimited 4-door. 22.9% increase, or $9,534. Crazy. And now, disappointingly, we've come to the Jeep Gladiator. This is the Jeep Gladiator at 22.5% more, which equates to $9,824. Crazy. Then we have another Ford Maverick. This is just the regular Ford Maverick, the non-hybrid. 22.2%, $5,368. And you know, it's interesting with the Ford Maverick. It is Ford's lowest selling truck, I believe, but they're adding more money to it. So it's kind of a fake price, if you will. You can't get them for what Ford is advertising them for, it appears. The Lexus RX 450h. I'm not even sure which one that is. 21% increase, which equates to $10,365. Then we have another new entry, the Ford Bronco. 20.6% increase, or $7,783 higher. Then we have the Genesis GV70. Again, I don't know what that is, but 20%, $8,611 more. Now, we have the Mercedes-Benz GLB. We're getting into some of the higher end stuff now. 19.8%, or $7,992. The Chevy Corvette. I love the Chevy Corvette. But would I pay their 19.3% markup, or $15,218? Next up, the Ford Mustang. Another vehicle I really do love. 19.1% increase, $6,941. We've even got a Mini Cooper in there. It's the Mini Countryman. 18.9%, or $6,325. Getting towards the end, we've got the Lexus RX 350L. 18.6% or $9,242. And lastly, the Mercedes-Benz GLA at 18.6% or $7,142. Now, the overall average for those 15 vehicles is 9.9% or $3,753. Now, the question I have is, did you get a 9.9% increase in your pay last year? I didn't. I don't think I ever have. So where are people getting the money for these? Well, they're financing them, of course. We're going into more and more debt to have the same vehicle that we could have had for less money prior to February, just February of this year. It's insanity, outrageous new pricing on the Jeep Gladiator and the Wrangler. It's nuts. So what can you do? Well, you're armed with this information, number one. So when you go into a dealership, you can see how much fat is in there. Let's go back to the Jeep Gladiator, for example. You know they've got $9,824 worth of fat in there. Now, that's not an increase to them to produce the vehicle. That's pure profit. So that gives you a bit of bargaining power so that you can try to get that number down below the outrageous 22.5% that it is. Now, I will add that money does include some things like added accessories and markups from the dealership themselves. You know, those aftermarket premiums, those stock shortage prices or increases or numbers that they add into the figures. So that's all fat for the dealership. It doesn't cost them any more money. Now, the problem trying to deal with the dealership now is that we're in a shortage. It's like the perfect bad storm for the buyer. Because if you're in the market and you want a new truck, maybe you need one. Maybe it's for your business. What are you gonna do? Just go out of business? Quit feeding yourself? You don't have a lot of choice. And the dealerships and manufacturers know that the shortages are causing people to be more panicked when they're out there buying, right? You know that you're gonna have a hard time finding a truck anyway, so probably you're gonna be a little bit more receptive. You may not like it, but you're gonna be a little bit more receptive and willing to go ahead and drop that extra cash in the form of dealer markups. Now, one thing that I want to add, in my research on this, it was also mentioned that there has been paid a $50,000 markup on one of the recent vehicles. Didn't really state which one, but $50,000. Who does that? It's got to be a company or something for charity, because I can't imagine that there's any individual private buyer out there that would pay a $50,000 markup on a vehicle. That's just absurd. Anyway, these are 15 outrageous markups, including the Jeep Gladiator and the Jeep Wrangler. My question to you, would you pay this? Have you paid this? I'd be curious to know. Also, real quick, if you did in the beginning, make sure you smash that subscribe button and click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. I do have 2 additional channels. Rob Motive, all about Toyota Tacomas, not on that list, by the way. And Rob Motive FST, all about full-size trucks, currently featuring my Ram 1500, which also is not on that list. Check them out, and if you're interested, why not subscribe? Thanks for watching. Stay informed out there. Bye.